So I was lucky enough to find a Forbidden Forest Umbridge's Encounter Lego set on a reselling site, local reselling site. So I snapped it up when I could. When I get a pre-loved set like this, I like to give it a good clean and sort it all out. Because I'm getting to Lego later in life, some of the sets I really like are older ones. So I have been purchasing quite a few pre-loved sets. So I'm kind of getting used to this. So this is what I do with them. First, to get my Lego towel out and then my Lego sieve. I normally just separate it out, but then I realised that Hermione was still together, and I figured, well, if Hermione is still together, then the likelihood is that other things are still together too. So I went through the whole thing, just separating everything out, making sure all the pieces were divided, and especially her, just making sure that they're all separate and get a good wash. Um, so yeah, just kept doing that until I was sure that everything was separate. And then I will divide it into two before I start washing it, basically. So yeah, there goes the first bag in, and then sort that out. Oh my god, I love the green hot dog. I just think the green hot dog, I think it's sand green, is it? So cute. So throw them all in the sieve, get the sieve under the tap with a bit of washing up liquid, and that's load one done. And then we dump load two into the sieve under the tap with the washing up liquid, and away we go. And that's load two. So then I just spread it out nice and thinly on the Lego towel, as we like to call it. Get them nice and thin and evenly spaced so that when I wrap it, I can get basically most of the pieces. So I just give it a wrap up in the towel. I usually do about 3 wraps, giving them a little wiggle along the way, nice and gently, just to get all the little droplets of water off them. And then when I'm finished with the towel, I will give it an unwrap, and then I'll go in with some kitchen towel to just kind of get any of the little wet spots out. Give it a blot, just make sure it's fully dry. So out we go with the paper towel. This wasn't actually too bad. It was pretty dry, so wasn't much I needed to do with this, but always good to do it anyway. Make sure everything is nice and dry. So next part then is going through the booklets, going through the instructions to see how many bags are needed, as in how many sections do I need to divide it into. So luckily with this one, it's just a bag per booklet. So it was quite simple. So I just went through it, make sure somebody needed me, so I had to go and rearrange everything. But yeah, just 2 bags, so just 2 sections to divide it into. And then I go through each instructions and make sure that I have all the pieces. So book 1 went fairly smoothly, absolutely nothing missing, absolutely delighted, great seller. I actually got 2 Minecraft sets off the same seller for my son, so he's thrilled, made one already, and all the pieces are there, so delighted. Through bag 2, and yep, all of the pieces are here too, so that was great. Thrilled with that, because it's always a bit kind of hit and miss. I haven't had any real disasters, but buying pre-loved sets, you're always a little bit, wary. So that was that. All separated out into the 2 sections. This little case is actually my son's. It was one of his first Lego sets. I think it was from just classics. So stick one bag, because it's only 2 bags, this works out perfectly. So I just pop one bag on one side and one bag on the other side, rather than using actual plastic bags. So it's bag 1 going in there. And then I'm just going to pop bag 2 in the other side, so I can get to making it whenever I feel like it, and it'll all be nice and organised. I love these cases for just organising all the little separators and stuff, are really handy. So instructions 1 on one side, so I know that's what that's for. The other one on the other side. Pop back in my little divider so I don't lose them. And then that's it. It's ready to go and be built. It's nice and clean and sorted, and all the parts are there.